Well, when we left Maryland to start our full-time journey, we knew it was only a matter of time before it would happen. The question was, when and where?
That's true.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris.
I'm Katrina.
And welcome back to our channel, our Everyday Getaway. Hey, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time we release a video. And it happened.
And of course it happened at one of the most sought after locations we had been looking forward to going to for such a long time.
For many years. We had looked forward to going to Key West, Florida. We've never been there. We were so excited. We got hit.
Bad.
Got hit with COVID.
I shouldn't say bad, but we did get hit.
Got hit with COVID. We knew it was only a matter of time. As we left Maryland to start our full-time journey to head down south, that's when the Omicron variant was taking hold. And a lot of our family and friends were getting hit back home, and we were fine. We
were perfectly fine. We were healthy, happy, and excited to get on the road.
And headed down to Florida, and we knew chances were it was going to happen. And the question was, when and where?
That's right.
And it happened in Key West, man. It didn't work out.
I mean, of all places, Key West.
We arrived at the KOA in Sugarloaf Key, West, Florida. Okay, we arrived on a Monday.
Yes, we got there on a Monday.
Got set up on a Monday. Everything was fine. We were there with our daughter, granddaughter, and son-in-law. Fine. Next morning, I woke up with a stomach virus early in the morning. Hit me pretty hard. I didn't think nothing of it. Just figured, you know, it's one of those fluky things. But later on the day, after resting, later on the day, I felt fine. So we decided to...
We went down to Duval Street and did some exploring, and it was an awesome afternoon. We
went to the Hemingway House.
Oh, that was fun.
And we also went to...
Southernmost Point.
The southernmost point in the continental U.S., landmark, the historical landmark. We went there. So I was actually feeling okay.
Yeah, you were. And
you were too, right?
I was fine. I didn't get hit with the stomach flu. That did not hit me.
I just dismissed it as a fluke, you know, a stomach flu. These things can happen. But I was feeling better by around lunchtime. I was like, let's go. We got to go do something. We're in Key West.
Yeah,
let's go.
Good enough that he could go out. And I mean, you were a little tired, but for the most part, he was feeling better. And we were going to go out and we were going to have a great day.
The next day, we had plans to go to Dry Tortugas. Well, I always have a hard time pronouncing Dry Tortugas National Park in Key West. Got up early to go. I was feeling fine. You, on the other hand.
I was feeling a little bit off, but I thought, you know, it's just because we're getting up early and I'm not an early riser. So I was like, you know what, let's just go. I'll be fine. I just got to get into it.
I'll put a link above. You guys can, if you haven't checked out that video, you could tell if you watched the video, Katrina's kind of out of it for the day. And I think that's when it started hitting. But I felt fine. I felt good. I was really excited. We were excited to be at Dry Tortugas National Park. As we finished the day, when we finished the day at the Dry Tortugas and we got on the boat, you were still kind of out of it. I still felt fine.
I was feeling not myself. I wasn't feeling well, and I thought, well, maybe it was because of the boat ride, but no.
Then the next morning, Thursday morning, we woke up, both of us were out of it. Now, Katrina was much worse than I was.
Yeah. So what happened was our daughter comes into our bedroom with our grandbaby. Good morning. And I had to tell her, I said, Candace, something's wrong. We may have COVID. I don't know why, but it just hit me. What if we have COVID?
Thankfully, in hindsight, they left that Thursday.
They were leaving that morning to get up and go back into Florida and do some things on their own.
Yeah, so they stayed with us for a few days and they were going back towards Orlando. Katrina was pretty much bedridden. She had a hard time getting out of bed, right?
That sounds horrible. It's bedridden. Wow.
Well, you did. You stayed in bed
I stayed
all
in bed
day.
Because I feel like when I get sick, I just want to sleep and rest. I don't want to get up and try to push myself. And I stayed in bed for 2 days.
Finally, I said, you know what? Let me call around and see if anyone has any home testing COVID kits.
And you called CVS?
Yeah, and they wouldn't tell you over the phone. So I drove to the closest CVS store, and they just happened to get a box in. So I picked up 2 home testing kits.
Yep.
I'm going to test myself. And if I have it, then we know for sure Katrina has it. And sure enough, I had it. It came back positive. And there was no reason for Katrina to take the test because, once again, she was feeling
We knew
worse
at this
than I
point
was.
that we had COVID.
Yeah, we both had it. What could we
We
do?
self-isolated. So we stayed in the RV for the rest of the time, which was until the next Monday. I mean, it really was depressing because we're sitting there looking outside and the KOA was wonderful and they're playing music and there's a band and people are swimming.
Right next to where we're staying.
And here we
Everything is right there.
Right. Here we are looking out the windows, peering out, like little kids that, want to go play with their friends and not allowed, whatever the reason is. And it was sad.
We were really excited to go to Key West and do all kinds of stuff.
I mean, we did get to see Hemingway House, but we didn't even scratch the surface on things to do in the Keys. So now we have to go back.
There wasn't much you could do about it. 2 years ago, we went down to Orlando. Well, actually, it was Lakeland. I think it was
Lakeland, Florida.
And we went to something that Paul and Lorena from the Motorhome Experiment put together called the RV thing.
It was a meetup.
It was right around the same time as the Tampa RV show, and this was in 2020.
2020.
Had a blast. It was great. One of the best times we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
When we came home, we didn't feel very well.
No, we were under the weather. And
it was later on that the whole COVID thing started to take off. And we kind of looked back and said, maybe we had COVID. Since then, in 2 years, I've had no issues, no problems, none whatsoever. And I'm not vaccinated. We're not vaccinated. And I had no problems, no issues, even when I was going through cancer treatment.
Yes.
And my immune system was knocked down, and I was going to Hopkins every day from Monday through Friday for 7 weeks. Mm-hmm. Never got anything, got sick. Never had any other than from the chemo.
That's true. And we paid attention to all the guidelines and stuff, and we wear the masks and we do all that. So that was very good. Now, on the other hand, I went to Florida in July of last year with my daughter, my son-in-law, and my granddaughter. And we were down there for, 5 days or so, went to all the amusement parks and did that thing. And on the way back, we were all feeling rough. I think that I caught another one of the strands along with my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandbaby. So we may have, well, not Chris, but I may have gotten all three.
What we experienced, if it wasn't for COVID, we would just pass it off as the case of
a flu, stomach virus, all those
really.
things.
It wasn't like we were so... I think I had a mild symptom. I'm not sure how you think about it.
Mine was mild. I did anyway. I had a very bad headache the first day or two.
Yeah, your headache was bad. Yeah, that's the one. Terrible. I never had that issue. Now, where we got this from, where it happened, I'm not for sure. I'm thinking maybe when we were in Disney Springs, and once again, I'll put a link above if you haven't seen that video when we went to Disney Springs. I'm thinking maybe in Disney Springs because we were around so many people. And we were going into all the shops and things and the restaurants. I don't know. Unfortunately, we only had a chance a day and a half, if that, to do stuff in Key West. Other than that, we couldn't do anything else. So when we go back to Key West next time, we can maybe stay longer and,
Really?
Yeah, stay longer. Maybe stay 2 weeks.
Okay, if you're going back for 2 weeks, I'm going to pick somewhere to go for 2 weeks.
You could pick anywhere you want to go for 2 weeks.
Oh, did you hear that? Anywhere.
As long as it's not shopping, you can pick anywhere for 2 weeks.
He didn't say that. He said anywhere for 2 weeks.
And as long as it's not... Waco.
Oh,
the
Waco,
Silos.
Texas? Magnolia.
Yeah, as long as we're not going to Magnolia for 2 weeks, I'm okay.
That was nice. Actually, that was a good time. It was a good time. I bought very minimal there, but we walked around. It was a very enjoyable day. They had lots of food trucks and stuff like that. And we actually went over to the bakery. We got some cupcakes. Our daughter is
but do we have to go through all of this? Because we don't have
Daughter's
the video.
Pastry chef.
We don't have any... I wasn't looking to go down that rabbit hole about it.
Well, you did.
That's our story, guys. Our Key West trip was wiped out, but you know what? That's okay. These things happen. You just got to roll with it. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you feel sorry for us because we lost our time in Key West, give us a thumbs up.
You feel sorry for me because I got to hang out with this guy? Thumbs up?
No, that would be a thumbs down.
Oh, shays.
That's right.
That's right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
That's a thumbs down.
Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning into the channel, and we will see you. And remember,
any day you can get away.
Any day you can get away.
It's a great day.
It's a great day. You take care, guys. Thanks.
See you. Bye.
Bye.